Welcome everyone to another episode of Offman and Mayhem. This is Jay Jingles, and thank you for being here. These videos are a lot of fun to make, and I try really hard to find teams that are just a lot of fun for me to use and also fun for you guys to watch. So thank you very much if you're tuning in, and I do really appreciate it. So I just wanted to start off by that. But now that that's out of the way, boy, do we have something fun today. I wish I could take credit for this team. This is Jose Rocks VGC made this team, and this is so cool. Like, I loved this. One of the big problems when I was trying to do Arceus teams was one of the biggest problems was the Farigiraf. And I just started thinking, I'm like, Weezing can shut off the ability. I don't know, should I build a team? And I just YouTubed Arceus and Weezing, and this popped up, and I went, I don't even have to build a team. I'm just going to use this one. So we're going to try it today, and as you can see, the record's looking pretty good. We'll probably be in Master Ball today if we get a couple of wins strung together. But this team, you know, guys, you guys know how it goes. I explain how the team works at the end, but shout out to Jose Rocks VGC, because it is just so cool when I could just find a team that I was already going to build on my own, and I definitely wouldn't have put Tatsugiri on it. And if anybody knows me personally, I am not a Tatsugiri fan. I think it's one of the worst things to happen to the game. Just because of the power level and how do you balance it and all that fun stuff. But we are using it today. I was using it all day on Showdown, and I was getting some wins together. I think I got pretty high on Showdown, and I owe it all to this person. So it's all the team, not me. So let's just enjoy it together. And yeah, show Jose some love, actually. Go check out his channel. I watched the whole thing today. It was great. So let's dive into this. Another Arceus team. I think that's Fairy. So this is Rillaboom, Kyogre. Okay, so how are we going to beat this team? So one of the cool things about Dozo is we have a defensive Terra Grass, so I do think this is going to be the way to go. I really love leading Weezing with something. Weezing Arceus is just really cool because you don't get intimidated. You might get faked out, but I got a Weezing, so we might be able to do some Poison Stall or whatever it might be, so we'll have to see how that goes. If I get faked out, I get faked out, whatever. But your Water Spout isn't going to hurt that much, so. But I'm going to have Tatsugiri in the back, right? Right? Because I kind of want to save the defensive Terra for the Dozo if we're going to do this. And it just definitely gives us some things to play around with. We could lead Chanpao, but we still have the same Intimidate and Fake Out problem. So I do think this might be the best way to go around, because if we get intimidated, we're not going to get intimidated, but we're going to get faked out. So we might be able to get a free switch off, but let's try it. That's kind of how I was playing it for the most part today. But we'll see how it goes. Maybe we might. One of the cool things about playing the same team a lot is, oh, that's a really cool trainer card. One of the cool things about playing a team regularly is you start finding new creative ways to find wins, and this is just a straight up tailwind. I think that's even fine too, because like the Weezing is just going to make your life difficult. I might just Poison Gas here, and do I want to E-speed this Torn? What's the likelihood that this is Sash? I could Double Edge. Let's just E-speed this. If this is Terra Ghost, that would really suck, I guess. But I feel like I can deal with that. So the reason we're poisoning things is because we just want to bring in our Tatsugiri at the end. Yeah, it's Sash. Okay, so Poison Gas should actually finish it off if we can get it off. This is a tailwind that might actually work out for us. Taunt. Wow. That's the Arceus effect, everybody. You have no idea what an Arceus is going to do in front of you, and this is probably Reflect. Well, you're in for a treat. So you got to Reflect up. I guess that's pretty cool. So there goes that Torn. And then that Arceus, if you just want to set up and just start stalling and stuff like that, like I said, you're in for a real shock, because we're just going to start poisoning things. So, but let's see what comes in here. It might be the Kyogre, but you're not getting your rain up. So let's see how it goes. And we know it's obviously the Fairy Plate. Raging Bolt. Okay, so our Terra Grass is definitely more important now. So the question is do we want to protect here? I don't think a Weezing is really afraid of a Raging Bolt, really. I know it could get like Earth Power and stuff like that, so we could always just protect here and just E-speed this slot. I just want to like chip things down, right? This Arceus is kind of annoying me. Alright, so what's the Terra here? Okay, your Terra, is it Terra Electric? Yeah, that's usually the more offensive one that people are running around, so Thunderclap I don't think it's going to do it. It might be a T-Bolt, but we'll see how it goes. Hopefully this goes in my Weezing, that'd be great. Because you definitely want to get that Kyogre's brain out, right? You know what? I'll take the damage. Judgment into... Is this fairy, or am I just seeing things? Because why would you... That'd be a neutral... Oh, he doubled it. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so you're just going to keep letting me E-Speed. That is fine by me. Do we want to get... I don't want to get T-Bolted, so I might just let the Weezing go down, honestly. Is the Weezing faster than one of the two is the question. I would love to get a Toxic Spikes up, actually. That'd be so nice. Yeah, because I think the thing in the back needs to be stalled out more than this thing, right? What does he have in the back? Everything could be poison. The flying Pokemon's dead, so let's just get down to Toxic Spike. And then let's just go for an E-Speed into this again. If you have Reflect, I don't think you can fit Protect. That's fine. Judgment. Resisted, right? Yeah. And T-Bolt obviously picks it up, which is, again, fine by me. If you want to keep targeting down this, that is fine by me. It didn't even pick up. Guys, it didn't even pick up. Oh, that's so jokes. Okay. So that Arceus is dead, so maybe we should Poison Gas. How many turns of Reflector left? 2. Okay, so we have 1 layer Toxic Spikes. Do we go for a Protect here? Because he might read this Protect, but... I kind of want to Poison Gas this. And... Because it's a status move, so a Thunderclap won't work. And I might just E-Speed this. Just get some chip on it. But this is going pretty well. We haven't even hit the Tatsugiri. Like, that did a lot of damage. Did a lot to me, and that's fine. Yeah, you're just going to keep letting me E-Speed. That is fine by me. Take out my Weezing. It's done its job. That is perfect. So, now we got the Dozo coming on the field. That Arceus is dead. We're going to go Terra Grass. We're going to switch in the Tatsugiri, get our super awesome fun things off. Goodbye, Arceus. That was fun. Reflect Arceus. I have not seen a Screens Arceus yet, so... But hey, it gets everything. It gets so many moves. Oh, great. We are able to, we're able to use status moves again that we don't have. Rillaboom. Okay. That is fine by me. We have a Terra Grass for that. And we got the Toxic Spikes up, which is awesome. So that Rillaboom. So we're just going to target down that Raging Bolt. But here's the question, though. The Fake Out's on the field, though. Who are you going to Fake Out? Do I want to do this now or next turn? Because I could just Protect here and then just E-Speed again. Do I want to do equal damage? Nah, I want that Raging Bolt dead. I don't think there's any universe that a Rillaboom beats a Dozo at +2, especially if I'm Terra Grass, which I'm planning on doing. That's fine. Who are you going into? Okay, so you read my Protect. That's fine, I guess. Do I live this? Maybe. Nah, that's fine. We were just going to switch anyway. I probably could have made more of that turn if I did hard switch there, because you did double that slot. Which is actually wild to me, because then you whiff twice. If I switch there... Alright. So, we did plan for this endgame. Reflect's gone too, which is fantastic. Tatsugiri comes in, and... I hate this strategy because it's just so strong. And by the way, this Tatsugiri boosts our defense, actually. So, if we just start Order Up, using Order Up on that Raging Bolt, then this Rillaboom just does less and less to us, so... Let's all wait for these status boosts, or like, what's it called, the stat boosts to go through. There we go. So we're going to Terra Grass for sure. Order Up into this. And not to mention, we're also getting chip on the Rillaboom as well for doing this. So, a Draco Meteor would suck. Not even, I guess it would kind of suck because it has a lot of damage. I kind of wish it wouldn't happen. You know, the damage that's coming. So Terra Grass, that's definitely on there for the Amoonguss spores, which definitely came into play when I was testing it. So, see, yeah, there's the Draco. Don't do a lot. Yeah. You know what? Oh, crit. I would take a crit. I would definitely take a crit. Wood Hammer. I'll take the recoil. Oh, that does too much. That does way too much. Oh, well, you crit me back. All right, well. I guess we're even. All right, so we're going to protect here because we need to heal. But thank you for the grassy terrain healing because I have leftovers as well. And I definitely don't expect that Wood Hammer to go again and crit again. So statistically speaking, we should not be crit again next turn. But it's definitely a thing. But we're just going to go for a protect here. This is the way the team was designed. Just to really set the poison and then just kind of stall our way out of it. Draco again. That is a -2 Draco, so a crit is not going to be nice. Oh, U-turn. Yeah, that is super effective damage, so why not? But we are +3 defense, though, so I'm not sure how much that's going to do. Okay, so we got our healing. Got our healing again. And we're just going to order up that, I keep don't like you guys can see what I'm pointing at. That thing. You know what? I think the orientation of the camera is I'm actually pointing at it. So, let's see. Order up again into that slot, and that should finish it off. Unless it protects. If he has it, this is the time to do it. Draco, don't crit. Pick crit. Please don't. It didn't even crit. This is a +4 defense. How much is this? What is this U-turn gonna do? I don't have a lot of HP. This is not good. 36 HP. I feel like we're dead. Yo, let's go. Okay. Okay. All right, so we're +4. So a body press does the most amount of damage, right? It should. Okay. Okay. And I think we went first, right? So body press. And we actually have more HP than last turn. So as long as he doesn't crit us, we should be fine. Or if that was like a major mineral. Grassy Glide now. He played to his out. That was a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. Yeah, all right. I knew this team was going to be good. When I saw it, I was like, let's give it a try. And then it was just, it had every answer for everything I needed. So, but this team is definitely susceptible to crits, unfortunately, because you're just getting the stat buffs and stuff like that. And you're just hoping for the best. So that is one thing that, yeah. All right, so we got to win. Just go on to the next one. Are we going to hit Master Ball? We should. There it is. Are we going to hit Master Ball? Well, it took one game. All right, so we're playing with the big boys now. All right, let's see. Who are we going to face at 700? So the record's looking all right. Those 7 losses, like, I feel like we got trolled a bit early on in, like, beginner tier and stuff. And it was harder. Like, remember that video I did with Rob? And it was just, we were competing or whatever, and we both lost 2 games in our first, like, 5. Like, we ran into some stuff. I'm like, what in the world is this doing here? So, but let's see what happens next. I love Team 4. Very creative name for this team. But I guess I can kind of go into it. This is a Terra Ghost Cali Shadow. It is the Focus Sash version. So it is definitely there. And it's not running Nasty Plot or Encore like you've seen a lot of. It's actually running a single target Ghost move in Shadow Ball. Because this thing is really susceptible to Wide Guard. So if we run into a team that it looks good into, because I know every team is kind of prepared for it. So let's see how this goes. Pure Sun and a Ditto. Bro, Weezing. It's gonna shut your thing off, right? All right, so we're gonna go Weezing as a lead again, but what do we want to shut off? An Urshifu lead would not be the best for us. So we can always just go for Calyrex and Weezing. Is that what we do? Or do we go for Arceus Chien? There's really nothing stopping us from doing that, right? Like, I guess there's Fake Out, but you can only Fake Out one of us. We have the Terra Ghost on the Chienpao. There is a Rillaboom there, so I kind of want to make sure that Rillaboom's dead. And then Weezing here. And then... do we want to bring Tatsugiri to this? I feel like that's fine. Like, the only thing that we kind of struggle with is the Rillaboom, right? So maybe we just do what we did again. So let's do Weezing, Arceus, and then we'll bring the Tatsugiri in the back. It's Terra Grass, so I guess we gotta watch out for Heat Crash, but we're pretty heavy. First, second, third, fourth. Yeah, let's do it. Let's give it a try. I don't want him to take my Dozo, unfortunately, so we do have to get rid of the Ditto. So we have to KO things early. So Jay versus Jay. I actually just saw that, so good luck, have fun, Jay. Fluttermane, Groudon. So that means Rilla's in the back, and maybe Ditto. So, let me see. So... okay, so there's no Sun. I feel like I want to protect with this Weezing, or just switch it out. Like, Dozo doesn't mind these hits. Let's go for a Protect here, and the question is who do I target with this is really it. Maybe a Double Edge, actually. So if we go for Protect and then Double Edge, that'll do a lot of damage. Just Fluttermane? Because we didn't Terra. I hope. Fluttermane. Okay, so now we can Double Edge you. So if this is D-Gleam, I think we're okay. Moonblast? It's got to be Moonblast into the Arceus, right? Protect. Because now you're weak against my Weezing, essentially. D-Gleam. Oh, that'll do a little less, unless this is Specs. That'll hurt. So if this is Specs and then Precipice Blades, do we live this with our Arceus? Well, it did a little half. About half. Double Edge. Oh, no. So now with the recoil, we're dead. Miss would be great. I'll take a miss. I'm not too proud. No! Oh, we lived it! Oh, okay. Okay. And we can't E-Speed either. You know what we could do? We could actually double... do we bring in the Dozo right now? I don't know if I want to do that. Do we need to waste our Terra right now? Like, I feel like this is not going well. This is hard, because I just protected here, so we're dead unless we protect. And this Arceus is dead, so the only thing that we can survive the turn is a double switch, and then E-Speed might do it. Yeah, I don't like doing this. I really don't, especially on double spread. This damage is not going to be fun. We will probably outspeed the Groudon next turn. So at least we might be able to pick it off. But this D-Gleam single target is really going to hurt. And this is probably booster speed, right? Let's see. Hopefully it's not special attack. Okay, so speed. So at least it's not going to hit any harder. I don't like this play, but this is the only one we had based on the situation. I should have just planned for double spread. Yeah, I don't like it. That recoil was not great, because then we could have just E-Speeded that Fluttermane. So, are the buffs enough to survive this? I don't know. I don't even know how much this is going to do. I don't know if this is Specs or not, but I feel like we can just keep doing this. Oh, that didn't do much. Okay. Heavy Slam. And this is resisted. That's great. Wow, we got kind of lucky there. And he targeted the Tatsugiri. That is fantastic news. That is literally the best case scenario for us. Okay. Do we want to Heavy Slam that Fluttermane? Because I feel like the Dozo's not really in any trouble. What could you switch into on the Heavy Slam? I feel like most things can take it. I guess Rillaboom? No, not... I guess Rillaboom or the Urshifu. So, let's go for an Order Up into... Because that D-Gleam didn't do much, right? I feel like we could take that. Is this a Protect? Might be Urshifu. Protect Switch is probably the way to go here. Ditto. Oh no. Well, this is why Ditto's here. Well, he has less HP than me, so there's that. Oh, that didn't even hail it. That's kind of wild. And this would be nice. Here we go. Cool. Oh no, Tatsugiri. Alright, well we are getting defensive boost and Fluttermane's just chilling back there, so we need to start hitting that other Dozo. So I feel like we could just start using Order Up on that thing. Yeah, he might protect the Groudon here. Because we're not in a position where we need to start protecting yet, but this is going to be a long end game, guys. I don't know what the item is on that Ditto, but we have the recovery. He doesn't. So the Rillaboom getting on the field maybe because he just that 1/16th grassy terrain healing, but I'm also getting that. So what is coming in here? Because we did go for the order up. Did we go for an order up? I feel like we did. That's a good turn for you. But this Precipice Blades is doing nothing to me. So yeah, so that's a good switch. Precipice Blades. Did you miss again? No, you got it. Yeah, that doesn't do much, right? I feel like now I want to protect. Because, like, again, that Flutter Mane, it's doing some damage I wish it didn't have. If I can get rid of that Groudon, yeah, that's fine. What are you bringing in here? Urshifu, okay. So Wicked Blow, yeah, okay. But again, we are a Dozo though, so Moonblast, okay. So this is probably the way I would do it too. Is that you're gonna get Wicked Blow and Moonblast off, and that's literally the most amount of damage you can do. But how much do I take from a Wicked Blow? I'd rather just Heavy Slam this thing, I think. If you just start pivoting, that'd be great. Okay, I figured the Moonblast damage is what you'd want. Ooh, that did more, didn't it? Blow goes off. Oh boy. Yeah, it's not good for us. Well, at least we take out the Flutter Mane. Okay, so it was Specs. It was doing a lot of damage. Like, it was doing a ton of damage. So the Sash is probably on the Urshifu, actually, so... And unfortunately, we can't protect in front of this either, so... how does our back row deal with Groudon? Not well. We have a Weezing, right? But we can E-Speed that, can't we? Honestly, our endgame doesn't look too bad. We got a Weezing and an Arceus, don't we? Okay, but there's the Dozo again. Crap. No! There's no point of protecting, so we just body press this thing, I guess? I don't know. It would be nice to get, like, a little bit of HP off on this thing. Are we I don't think we're faster than the Urshifu. Like, I think we're only, like, double speeds, like, 114 or something, so... Alright, what's gonna happen here? Oh, yeah. Okay, bye. So our Tatsugiri is still alive. That's another Pokemon. And if this is an order up, then it probably just picks us up. Body press. Okay. So... The question is do we bring in our Arceus now? You know, let's get the Weezing on the field. Just because, like, at least the Groudon's not here yet, so maybe we can at least kind of... I feel like Weezing's not in a bad spot here, is it? Like, it's really not. So why don't we just Draco this thing? And let's go for a Strange Stream, you think? Or do we go for a Poison Gas? Let's go for a Draco, and then we'll go for a Poison Gas. I guess that's fine. Okay. So we do break the Sash, and what is this doing to me? Body Press is quad resisted. Heavy Slam, okay, I forgot I had that. Whoa! Whoa, okay. So we lose this game. Holy crap. How light is Weezing? Alright, and we just get, well, we can E-Speed, I guess, but we're just gonna die, so. Alright, so, and this is Sash, so what do we even do here? I don't know, Terra Normal, E-Speed, and... Sure? We can't kill anything right now, so this is just... My opponent outplayed us for sure. First game in Master Ball, and we just got shown kind of what it's like, so that's fine. Is this Terra Ghost? Oh, that was us. Yeah, he's already Terra Fairy'd, yeah. That Flutter Mane, it's funny because we kind of guessed wrong. Like, that was just the Specs D-Gleam version. Like, I was not expecting double spread there. Like, a lot of Flutter Manes are not running D-Gleam because of the Wide Guard that's kicking around. This has to be Sash. Oh, it doesn't even pick up. Wow. Alright, well, GG's to my opponent. By the way, did you notice? Rewind it as the Arceus goes like this, or whatever, to do its E-Speed animation, Urshifu looks up at it. So say what you want about this game, but Attention to detail, you know? GG's, Jay. Wow, you beat us really badly. Yeah, that person definitely had the Dozagiri. Maybe we should be more careful with the Ditto. Because that was the problem, right? And I think we got caught on they switched out and switched back in or whatever it is with the Dozo and the Fluttermane. So I think we just kind of got caught there. So we'll be more careful next time. All right, 1329. Let's see. Ooh, another Weezing. Cool. Weezing. So this is almost what we have, kind of thing, but we have Dozagiri. Let me see. So we can't get our Dozagiri off unless we get rid of that Weezing. So maybe we can actually Stomping Tantrum that Weezing. The ground coverage doesn't look too bad, so... maybe we just go Chien-Pao, you think? Or we just go Calyrex? Do we want to go Calyrex? Because we have single target. We could just go Shadow Ball, then the Follow Me. I feel like Chien-Pao looks pretty good too here. It hits a lot of things. It really does. We can go Chien-Pao Dozo? That'd be an interesting lead, actually. Like, as long as you don't lead the... What's it called? The Ogerpon or the Raging Bolt, I think we're okay. And do we have anything for that? We don't really have anything for the Raging Bolt. That's crazy. We can go Tatsugiri, and we have the Terra Grass, so that might be something as well. So we're gonna go first, second, and then in the back, what do we want? Arceus? Late game Arceus might actually be pretty good. 2 normal types, no wide guard, so maybe late game Calyrex is the way to go. You think? Yeah, let's do that. Calyrex hasn't seen a game yet, so let's check it out. This game is a lot of fun. Not this game. This team is a lot of fun. Bunch of Floatzel's. That's kind of cool. Or Weasel. It might have been Weasel. Yeah, this is probably the most common lead, and this is kind of what I was expecting. So I think we're just gonna body press that Smeargle, and we do have the redirection. Sorry, he has the redirection, but we have the Scarf. Like this Scarf Chien-Pao. So we can go for. I don't know if I want to Sucker Punch here, but I think I want to Ice Spinner that slot. You both can't be Sash, right? At least this way, the Smeargle's dead. So let's do that. Oh, that's cool. So we get a hit off first, and then this is probably a Decorate, right? Wait, we did that? I thought we doubled the Smeargle. I keep saying Smeargle like it's Lord of the Rings. Sticky Web. Okay, that's pretty cool. I feel it. All right. Ooh, I love that. That's really cool, actually. But here's the thing, though. We are Scarf, and he doesn't know we're Scarf yet. So this is going to do some damage, and now the Sash isn't there, right? So we're going to go for an Ice Spinner there. But this is a redirection, right? So we can go for Heavy Slam, or we can hard switch in... Yeah, switch in the Calyrex. That sounds like a great idea, right? And then just kind of Heavy Slam that slot, I think. Oh, really? So your Calyrex is dead. Wow, I'll take that. Okay, let me see what happens here. I don't even care what Terra you are. Unless it's like Steel or something, or Water, like... Fighting. Okay, well, we're going first. That's not bad, actually, because you resist the Sucker Punch, so that's a good Terra, but we didn't go for that. Yeah, there's one, and... Ooh, does Heavy Slam pick up? I don't know. Let's see what Heavy Slam does here, because Cali Shadow is not heavy. I kind of want this to pick up, because Grimnay is going to suck. Oh, Life Orb Chip, so it might pick up. Come on. Really? Really? Ah, come on. Alright, so do we just go for hard reads here? Well, we do have Sash, actually. So we do live a hit, so I'm actually down for this. I don't even care, really. We do drop our speed, which isn't the end of the world, but we need that Weezing dead, so I kind of want to go for a Psychic into the Weezing, and then we'll go for a Heavy Slam into that slot, and I do think it just dies, right? Yeah, so our Psychic... Is this Double Protect? That'd be the only thing that would save him. So this has to die, right? Yeah, okay, cool. That was a good turn by us. So now we can get our Dozo in, actually, or Giri in. Cool. And that Smeargle has 1 HP left, so that's probably the logical switch in here. And by the way, our Sash is still intact, which is awesome. So I feel like just Astro Barrage and Heavy Slam just does the job, doesn't it? Oh, Ogerpon, okay. So we're gonna go for an Astro Barrage here. And we're gonna go for a Body Press. I think that's the way to go. Yeah, let's do that, because you just protected, so I don't know if there's a lot you can do here. Yeah, because we have our Sash, so unless you, like, hard crit this Dozo right now, which... Yeah, I think we're okay. I think we're in a really good spot, actually. See how this goes. I'm trying to explain the turns as I go, just in case you guys are watching going, what? But a lot of these are pretty straightforward for the most part. But I kind of know how the team plays, and you guys are kind of just watching. So Astro Barrage, we have Sash, so we're good. It's fine, which most of them are, actually, so... And then we get our Astro Barrage off, pick up the one, break the Sash on the other. Encore! Okay, well, what was our last turn? Heavy Slam? That's kind of cool, actually. That did so much. That's so good. Alright, so we're locked into Heavy Slam, and he only has 2 Pokemon with, like, 1 HP left, so I don't think I really care. Okay, Heavy Slam goes off. Later. The Encore, that was interesting. I was not expecting that. I know that Ogerpon does has a lot of moves. Like, its move pool is insane. Right? Like, it is a draft league monster. So anyway, that Psychic was probably what we needed to pick up the win. A Dozy. There's a Smeargle. I guess you could just fake out. So Psychic. I guess we'll go for a Heavy Slam again, and you're gonna quit, right? Yep, makes sense. Whew, alright. I feel like that last game just got away from us, because this team is just really nice. Like, we're winning a bunch of different ways. When I saw that Sticky Web, I was like, is that going to be a problem later? You know when, like, something happens early in the game, is like, is this going to be impactful? I don't really know. It may or may not. Who knows? But, no, it worked out. It wasn't too bad. I don't think Dozogiri really cares too much about speed drops, so that kind of worked out. And we didn't even let it hit the field. It didn't need to, so... Alright, let's see what we're up against now. Yuki, 169. They're highly ranked. Wow. Alright, so we got the... I think that's Ground Arceus, actually. So, the Incineroar. We have the Calyrex. So, Dozo loves Cali Ice. Loves Cali Ice. And there's no Amoonguss here, so I don't think we really care. I think the Terra Grass is definitely going to be the Terra candidate here. We just kind of have to see how we want to set it up. That's definitely... So, Urshifu usually is water when you see an Incineroar and a Raging Bolt. It's very rarely the Dark type one. So, how do we want to start this is the better question, now that we just wasted 30 seconds of our time. So, we can go Weezing as a lead with the... If you go in DD, is that a problem? We could just go in DD Arceus with Dozogiri in the back. This is crazy. Like, if that Incineroar dies, I think we're just grooving. Because, like, if we go Terra Grass on the Dondozo, what's hitting us? I guess, yeah, if you got the Cali Ice, yeah, one of the biggest threats on the team, which I should definitely look out for. But I feel like we can maneuver around it. Should we be ringing our Chien-Pao, though? Yeah, let's just play the team differently. We won't bring the Weezing. So we can just Ice Spinner away that terrain, which is not the same, but... So an Intimidate would suck here. So that's usually why I like the Weezing lead a little bit better. Okay, so this is just in DD Calyrex. So we have our Dozogiri in the back. And you can't Thunderclap us if you set the terrain, so... Do we even want to get rid of this terrain? Because I can Ice Spinner that in DD and then we're fine, but there's no Expanding Force, right? So I feel like we could just Double Edge here. And we can go for a... Because, yeah, if you get that Raging Bolt on the field, it's free. Yeah, let's do that. I don't know if I like the recoil, but... Oh! Okay, so this is probably just Trick Room, right? Hold on a second. Did we just take out his strongest Pokemon before the game started? Because Ruination's going to do 50%, or 50, 49%, depending on how he did his EV spreads. What is the Terra? Because if this is normal, or if this is Ghost, that'd be wild. Water? I don't think we care about your water, Terra. I think he just lives here. I don't think he dies. Cool. And how much does this double edge do? Yo, let's go. Was that a crit? No. Yo, that was so good. We just took out your strongest Pokemon on the first turn. That was such... I saw him do this play. Jose, when I saw him play this team, as there was like 15 seconds left in team preview just now, I was like, he went for Ruination on turn 1 once before and just picked it up. So that could be the way to go. And by the way, notice that we didn't get rid of the terrain here. So he can't Fake Out and he can't Thunderclap and Trick Room's not up. So we're just going to do that again. No. Double edge into that slot. And we're going to go for a Ruination again. Because why not? Like, I guess maybe a Flare Blitz Protect into our... Yeah, if you Protect here, that'd be really bad. And then you just Flare Blitz our Chien-Pao. Yeah. It's funny we know the counterplays before they happen. Yeah, that was good. Yeah, because that also reveals we have the Dozo in the back too, but... It's funny because literally before the game started, we said that as long as we get rid of that Incineroar, we're going to be fine with Terra Grass, and we just ignored it. Hey, I will take that because now we're going to Ruination, and we're going to go for a Double Edge again. I guess you could just Intimidate Cycle here. What is this? We haven't seen this yet. Indeedy. Okay, so this is just Follow Me, right? But we're just going to Double Edge this. But this is just an Intimidate Cycle again, right? I feel like you could just do it again. I don't know if I want to get Dozo on the field. I feel like this is an attack into the Chien. So, do we want to, like, live dangerously? Nah, let's just go for the basic play. Ruination. Follow Me's fine, because I think the Indeedee just goes down here because he didn't Intimidate Cycle. Don't miss the Ruination, that would be the worst. It missed. 90% accurate moves are the worst. Hey, look at that. -1 damage. Wow. Ooh, Recoil and Rocky Helmet. Ouch. Keyboard. Okay, so you chose that slot. Oh, we live. Okay. I kind of want to save this. I want to save it. I don't like this. Let's Double Edge the Indeedee here and Ruination this slot. That's fine. And you didn't Protect, by the way, so you're taking half health. Hopefully, if we hit. We missed again. We missed again. We're 33%. We have the same chance of hitting a Fissure as we did of hitting a Ruination right now. So, we do get a Dozogiri in the field, and we're basically facing down a Flare Blitzing Incineroar, and we've got this Draco Meteoring thing. Do I like that, though? Because Draco Meteor Flare Blitz is going to hurt. Well, we're about to find out. Well, he's about to Fake Out. So, actually, he can't. Hold on a second. We might be able to catch him here. Unless the terrain's about to end, and that would kind of suck. Because I would love for nothing more than just KO that Incineroar right now with Body Press. We are getting... Never mind. Well, no, our defense. It's just our defense. So, let me see. So the question is... Let me see. Is the terrain gone? I haven't been counting turns. I feel like it's been 5. Let's all wait for these... Okay, so we can't be faked out right now, so I feel like we could just go for a Terra Grass right now and a Body Press into this Incin. But do we want to go for an Order Up to boost our defense? Because you're about to use Knockoff, and I don't know if I like that. So we have to Terra here and go for a Body Press. Yeah, I hope this picks up. It's +2. We're really defensive, so hopefully this was spec to pick up most Incineroars. Because I feel like if we don't lose our leftovers, I feel like we can win this. But that booster energy special attack is pretty scary. Come on. Nah, not enough. Knockoff goes off, then Draco Meteor. Or in the reverse order. -2, I'll take that though. Ah, there it is. Okay. Well, you are dropping your special attack though, so... And then here comes a Flare Blitz, right? Alright, Order Up goes up. Don't have Protect. Don't be the one Incineroar that has Protect. So now our Body Presses do a lot more damage to this thing, but Order Up's gonna do more, so Draco... It's -2, so it's gonna do... Technically, it should do half of what it did before. And then the next turn, it's gonna miss, right? Yes! Redemption! Okay, so Order Up does more Body Press. +3 defense. I think we're gonna go for an Order Up now. Because they're both 80 power moves, right? Yeah, both 80 power moves. Order Up super effective, so 160 Body Press. It's a higher stat. I'm just gonna do super effective damage to start, and then we'll Body Press the next turn. And we're faster, that helps. Oh, I hope Body Press does slightly more next turn. Ooh. And Protecting doesn't do us anything, does it? They do the same. They do the same, because... Well, actually, this is a higher stat than our physical attack, so Body Press should do more. Oh, Thunderclap! Okay, I forgot for a second. Wait, what? Okay, so now we have to survive another crit? Okay. Come on. Oh! Yo! Let's go, that was so close. So close. But we take these wins on this channel. Again, we are not proud. Yuki, you're a good sport. You know what? This team is so much fun to play. Jose, you built such a banger of a team that I'm going to play one more game. Usually we do 4 games, but we're going to do 5. Uninterrupted footage on the J Jingles show here. Let's get one more in. This is a blast. Continue. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, if you need a solid team on Master Ball. Like, we're facing some pretty good teams. And 123. What in the world? 5 Pokemon. I didn't think I'd see this. Okay. Let me see. How are we going to go about this? Let's go with the Weezing lead with the what? I feel like Weezing Calyrex looks pretty good. The only thing would really hurt it is the Incineroar, I guess. But you can't fake out the Calyrex. So maybe we can go Calyrex, and what hurts the Incin? Is this? It might be this, but if you lead Koraidon, it's gonna hurt. I think it's close combat or collision course, right? So, yeah, maybe this isn't a Dozogiri game. I kind of want to use my Terra other places, so maybe we can go Qianpao. Qianpao, Arceus, Calyrex, Weezing, or we bring the Weezing as a lead. Actually, Calyrex, Weezing, Qianpao, Arceus in the back. We haven't played it like this. That seems kind of heavy. That seems pretty good. Yeah, let's do that. I've never done the E-Speed in the back row, but as long as we can get rid of that Calyrex, I think we're okay. Well, there's the Calyrex. So you can fake out the Weezing here, but we have Sash, right? So I feel like this is Protect knockoff, isn't it? Like, that Weezing is going to get Psychic, right? So I think Protect Switch makes sense here. So let's go for a Protect, and let's bring in the Arceus. Quick decision by us. Like, I don't think you're knocking off a Weezing, right? And that might not even be the worst thing in the world, because, like, you don't want to let me just Astro Barrage you with Sash, and then, you know, The Intimidate, I don't care. The Intimidate should happen before the switch happens. Yeah. Cool. Neutralizing gas interactions, everybody. What's this Terra? If it's not Ghost, we can E-Speed it. That means he's not protecting. Normal. Okay, that's fine. Like I said, we can E-Speed you now. I wonder if you're still Sash. I feel like you still Astro Barrage here. Probably Astro Barrage and Knockoff? Nasty plot. That's wild. Alright. On. Okay. I feel like we escaped that turn pretty well, actually. So, I kind of want to double that Incineroar right now. Does Stomping Tantrum pick up that Incin? Because that'd be pretty good. So we can go for a Psychic into that slot, maybe? Or we just Shadow Ball this slot and Stomping Tantrum that slot. That'd be kind of fun. I don't know how much Shadow Ball is going to do, so we can just hard switch in the Chien-Pao here and then just go for a Stomping Tantrum, and that might pick up. I feel like this is a Protect on the Calyrex. Because you don't just... Actually, if he doesn't protect, this probably just confirms Sash, right? See, so +2. Yeah, it's protect. Okay, so it might be Life Orb, actually. Stomping Tantrum. I don't think this picks up, right? No. Okay. What are you doing? Knocking off? U-turn. Okay. I don't like that too much. So, what are you bringing in here? Probably a fake out user, right? Rilla? It's probably Rilla. A Fairy. Okay. Let me see. So we're locked into Stomping Tantrum here, so we can't Sucker Punch. Let me see. We can get rid of the Friend Guard, actually. And then just speed here. Oh, we can't do anything other than Stomping Tantrum. That makes sense. That's how the game's played, right? There's no way you go for a Astro Barrage here, right? So, I feel like we can Ice Spinner. You just protected, so we may as well just go for this. Yeah. Psychic? Ice Spinner, so we are Scarf. That did a lot. That's so nice. This picks up. Yeah, it has to be. +2 and Helping Hand, definitely. Later. Alright, so that was a big piece that's gone now, but now we have a Scarf Ice Spinner that's going off, right? But follow me. We do have Sash. That's the only really saving grace here. The question is the targeting, right? But I think this is just follow me, right? But what's a Clefairy gonna do to me? So this is... Obviously, we have to Ice Spinner, but we Ice Spinner that slot, right? And then Psychic? You know what? I want to kind of punish an Incineroar switch in. Incineroar just makes sense into that slot. And I wouldn't mind switching my Chien-Pao out. Weezing, and then... Psychic? If this is just Astro Barrage, that would kind of suck. Like, what do we do in the next turn is the question. I feel like we have to stay in. Follow me. Yeah, we probably could have just... But, like, either way, both attacks are going into the Clefairy. Ice Spinner, how much does this do? Doesn't do a lot at all. Wow, Psychic should do some more. Oh, wow. Okay, well, we go down to our Sash, and do we live this on the Chien-Pao? No way. Yeah, I forgot you're +3. Oh no, +4. This Calyrex is getting out of hand, but here's the thing, we went faster. And yeah, there's nothing we could do to just stop an Astro Barrage, right? We didn't even get to Terra. Yeah, we just lose this. We should have just stopped at 4. We should have stopped at 4. This guy beat me with 5 Pokemon. Very good control over the team, I will say that. So, there's no way reason to protect, right? No reason. I don't know, strange dream protect. Dude, whatever. We're just dying here. No, we just die. Follow me, Astro Barrage. We'll let this play out. We're a good sport. I don't even know why we did this. We're not using a ghost move. It's just funny. Follow me and then Astro Barrage. In slow motion. Wait for it. Well, at least we're winning. I don't know if it's speed time because you probably right for it, but I didn't see the thing. Yeah, this is just obliterating both of them. Ready? No. Come on. Let's go. No. Well played. Well played. That's a good team. You only need 5 Pokemon. That's a great team. Neutralizing Gas went away just in time. Hey, at least we picked up a KO. It was Life Orb. Wait, no, it's still there. How did I see it disappear for some reason? Oh yeah, wait, I disappeared. Yeah, that's fine. GG's to whoever that guy is. GG's. Tune in for the team breakdown coming up next. No, we should have stopped at 4, guys. Should have stopped at 4. But I promise you guys a team breakdown. Jose Rocks VGC has his own channel, is much better at this team than I am, but we both had fun with it. So shout out to him. Go check out his channel. I did, and it was a great time. So like, subscribe, all that fun stuff over there, just like you're going to do here, right? Let's give you a minute. Call it a sub train. So if you're not subbed, by the way, if Jay, you think of it, I don't know if you'll think of it. A lot of you that are watching this aren't subscribed. I think 90% of you aren't subscribed. So if you like watching these types of teams, yes, I didn't build it, but we build teams like this. So we built like a Leavanny team last time and it was wicked. So if you guys like that kind of stuff, just kind of like off meta stuff, and I don't know if this is considered off meta. It's got a Weezing on it, so let's call it off meta. Why not? But it was fun. So if you like that stuff, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and turn on the notifications so you guys get to know when I'm releasing something next. I release 3 times a week, and that's enough of a plug. Into the team breakdown. What a surprising Pokemon to see. Extreme Speed, Terra Normal Arceus with the Choice Band with the Chiampao next to it. Super unique, right? But it is just very strong. But the cool thing about this Chiampao, this scarf was amazing. That was one thing I really, really liked about this thing. There were so many things that it naturally does not outspeed that I just really appreciated just getting an Ice Spinner off, Miraidons, which we didn't see today, Cali Shadows. As we saw, one went for a to get out of the Terra, and Terra fighting or whatever it is, just to get out of the dark. But we were just trying to go for an Ice Spinner for some damage anyway. So that was really cool. And you've got the Tatsugiri, which needs no introduction, but this one is really neat because the order up with the defense boost is really cool. Comes into play a lot. It actually won a lot of end games against physical attackers. I think we did maybe 1 today, maybe 2, where it kind of worked out in the end. Just get a bunch of order up boosts, and then you start body pressing, and then you just protect and recover and protect and recover. It wins a lot of 1v3s and 1v2s and stuff at the end of games, which was really, really cool. But my favorite part about this team is the Weezing. The Weezing was really neat because if you have the Tatsugiri in the back and you poison things, I think there was a time where I could poison gas or toxic spikes depending on what I wanted to poison, whether or not it was what was coming or what was on the field right now, and you get to kind of choose, which is kind of neat. Not to mention, like, if you're facing a steel type, or say you're Zamazenta on the field, you can toxic spikes, not waste your turn. Yes, Strange Stream, it does a little bit of damage. I think I got a Confusion in testing as well, which is kind of neat. I didn't really like the Water Terra on it, not gonna lie. I felt like everything else on this team really, really likes its Terra. The Chiampao with the Terra Ghost really came in clutch against a lot of fighting moves that are in the meta right now. And just the Cali Shadow, I really, really wish that was a Dark type Terra, because I feel like there are a few games that I tried with that, yes, the extra damage is nice, but like, man, that defensive Terra would have been great, especially in that end game scenario in game 5. Let's say it never happened, so the game we didn't play. But yeah, that's probably one thing I changed, but other than that, this team is absolutely perfect. It is so much fun. I really encourage you to try it out, as well as the other teams we have featured on the channel. Check out the history, check out the channel, and there's a bunch of these fun teams there, and also Jose as well. Check out his teams as well. I think I saw, like, there was one that had like a Swampert or something like that. I'm like, what in the world? I wouldn't even do that, and this is off meta Mayhem. So I will do it, don't worry, it's coming. So anyway, thank you very, very, very much for watching. Again, check out both channels, and thank you for being here. Welcome, and hope to see you again. And I guess I'll just sign off. Thank you very much for watching, and peace.